Hey, fellow problem solvers, Colfax Math here. I'm here with the practice exam for the International Baccalaureate, the IB Math test. This is for Math SL, standard level, analysis and approaches. It is specifically topic 3, geometry and trigonometry. I just have 4 problems here. They all have little tricks in them. I'd highly recommend you have paper and pencil out, pausing the video, doing the problem on your own, unpausing, and watch how I solve it. So with that said, let's jump right in, pause the video and give this one a try, unpause it, watch how I solve it. So first thing I do on any standardized exam is I mark up the test as much as I can. I have a triangle ABC. AB is 6, BC is 4, and then I have cosine of B as a quarter. Find the exact length of AC. So it's exact value, meaning no calculator, but this whole test is no calculator, about 5 minutes per problem. I find it strange when I read that there's nothing about a right triangle, so I'm thinking immediately that this is non-right triangle trig. I'll draw that picture out. ABC, I'm going pretty quick. AB is 6, BC is 4. Find the length of AC. I'm going to call that lowercase b. I have 2 pieces and I have this part right here. It's a non-right triangle. Therefore, I'm going to have to use the law of cosines. Law of cosines is taking that side opposite that angle, and I'm going to say b squared is equal to 1 leg squared plus the other leg squared minus 2 times whatever this is, cosine of b, the angle opposite the side you're looking for. So these two have to correspond. I have 2 unknowns here, lowercase b and capital B. But this thing right here, cosine of b, is given as a quarter. So I'm just going to take that quarter and sub it in here. So I have b squared is equal to 4 squared, 16, plus 6 squared, 36, minus 2, 4, 6. And then I'm subbing in 1/4 for cosine of b. Now that I've done that, these 4's will cancel, and then b squared is going to equal 16 plus 36 minus 2 times 6 minus 12. 52 minus 12 is 40. B squared is equal to 40. Square root of each side, square root of 40. Correct answer, answer D right here. Again, this is Math SL, Analysis and Approaches, IB exam, topic 3, Geometry and Trigonometry. Let's move on to the next problem. All right, go ahead and pause the video here. Give this one a try, unpause the video, watch how I solve it. Okay, given that sine of theta is equal to 3/5, and theta is between pi over 2 and pi, find the value of cosine of theta. So it is telling me that I am between pi over 2 and pi. My unit circle is 0, 1/2 pi, 1 pi, 1 1/2, 2 pi. So I'm over here in the second quadrant. Sine of theta equals 3/5. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So I'm going to draw a triangle here where the opposite is 3, the hypotenuse is 5, and it's a right triangle. It's a no calculator exam, so I have to do the Pythagorean theorem. What squared plus 3 squared equals 5 squared? 16 plus 9 equals 25. So it's one of my Pythagorean triples, so it's 4. Pythagorean theorem. However, I am traveling right to left, so it is -4. So there's my picture. Find cosine of theta of that picture. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. My adjacent's -4. Hypotenuse is 5. Correct answer, answer C right there, -4/5. All right, moving right along. Problem number 3. Trig equation right here. Again, pause the video, give this one a try, unpause it. Again, we're studying for the IB exam. The way you do well on any exam is practice. I have a domain here, 0 to 2 pi. So that means I am going all the way around the unit circle one time. My equation is 2 cosine of x is equal to 1. My goal is to get cosine or x by itself, divide both sides by 2, and I have cosine of x is equal to 1/2. I am saying, when is my adjacent 1 and my hypotenuse 2 in this circle? I don't know if you have this before. All students take calculus. It's a mnemonic device telling you where the trig functions are positive or negative. Cosine will be positive in the first and the fourth. So what I have here is an adjacent of 1, hypotenuse of 2, or an adjacent of 1 and a hypotenuse of 2. Those are my two triangles. Again, it is no calculator exact value, so it's got to be a triangle I know. Hopefully you recognize that as a 30, 60, 90. 1 squared plus root 3 squared equals 2 squared, or 1 squared plus negative root 3 squared equals 2 squared. I recognize that as a 30, 60, 90. So I have 60s here and here as my reference angle. 60 is 1/3 of the way to pi. So my answer is pi over 3. That's the first one. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 4/3, 5/3. And my second one is 5 pi over 3. Correct answer, answer D right there. One more problem. Let's give it a try. Again, these are all kind of tricky. Go ahead and pause the video, give this one a try, unpause it, watch how I do it. Okay, a sector of a circle. So that's like a slice of pizza. So I have a sector of a circle, has a radius of 8, and an arc length of 12, all centimeters. Find the area of the sector. Okay, so I need to find that area of that slice. Well, let's see what I can figure out. I can figure out circumference. Circumference is 2 times pi times r. So circumference is 2 pi r, where r is 8. I'm sorry, yeah, 8. Plug it in there. So my overall circumference is 16 pi. I don't need all that circumference. I only want 12 of the total. So 12 is how much of the total. So I'm going to say 12 is how much of the total. And that ratio is going to be the ratio I'm going to use for area. So area of a circle is pi r squared. R is 8. 8 squared is 64 pi. So area of the whole circle is 64 pi. I don't want the whole circle, right? That's the area of the whole circle. I only want that red portion. Well, I multiply it by the same ratio that I did with circumference, 12 over 16 pi. My pi's will cancel. 16 goes into 16 one time. 16 goes into 64 4 times, leaving me with 4 times 12, 48 square centimeters. Because this is centimeters, that's centimeters. So the correct answer here is answer D. Okay, thanks for subscribing. This channel is all about you being successful as possible on any standardized math exam. I do a lot of ASVAB, math placement or math help, union entrance exams, and the IB exam. Thank you for watching.